Hello everyone, this is Gage Brown here from the Gage Brown YouTube channel and owner and car reviewer of Gage Car Reviews and vice president of Peppermint City Entertainment. And today we're going to be taking a look at the software overview of RealArcade. So if you don't know what RealArcade is a platform of games. So, RealArcade is a gaming service that is run by Real Networks that sold casual-style computer games to individual users. The purpose of RealArcade is to let users download the demo versions of the game and optionally buy the full versions of the games. So, it was run by Real Networks. It's a company where they made real players for like music players. So, however, in November of 2009, RealArcade had announced that they are merging with GameHouse to create large distribution platforms such as new games and all the projects. It is unknown what happened to RealArcade, but it is confirmed that in 2013, RealArcade has their servers shut down in 2013. So, alright, so without further ado, let's explore RealArcade. So, I already got RealArcade pre-installed as a matter of fact, so we're going to take a look at the setup of the RealArcade. I'm going to go to images. Alright, so first off, when you first install RealArcade, this is, if you take a look, this is actually a setup install where they have like tons of games like those gems from Bejeweled, which is actually in RealArcade it is called Diamond Mine. We got those Rebound bouncer game, ball catcher rockets from Rocket Mania, Jigsaw. We got Lex from Bookworm, and Collapse, Scrabble, and the bowling pin from Gutterball, I believe. So yeah, this is the first install. Oh, the donut from Digby's Donut and the puzzle inlay. So when you first install RealArcade, it gets the message that says, "Welcome to RealArcade, the best games made easy. Has play over 300 of the best downloadable games, fun puzzlers, wild word games, intense action games, family favorites, and more. And it has tons of free web games." So this is actually where it's like telling the message while it was installing, where it welcomes you. So the next image shows that it says, "Playing PC games has never been so easy and convenient." It has the browse the game guide to find exciting new games to play, access all the games in one place, and secure and safe games download. So it has this icon that says launch RealArcade from your desktop anytime you want to play a game. So, and you might recognize that this is actually the start menu from Windows XP. It has the RealArcade app feature there. And the third one is including, so RealArcade adds new games every week. So every week RealArcade gets new games. So it says including exclusive games you only find in RealArcade. So there's like an option where you can sign up for the Score weekly newsletter to be the first to know about new games, tips, and hints. And on the right, it also has some of the games: Rebound, Bookworm, Adventure Inlay, Super Collapse 2, and Rocket Mania. So it's also finishing up the installation. So let's close that out, and once it's finished installed, it opens up RealArcade. So without further ado, let's open up RealArcade. So alright, so we got the RealArcade pop-up with a greeting music. So after that, you get this, and it says, well, unfortunately, it would take you to the RealArcade website, but unfortunately, it is no longer to be accessible in 2021. So let's close that out and let's see what we can find. All right, here it is. Here's RealArcade in software form. So here it is. This is what RealArcade looked like. Stretch that out. All right, there we go. So it says welcome to RealArcade, and it has the game guide. This is the home page where it has like the top games like Luxor 2, Caribbean Mahjong, Scrabble, Little Shops of Treasures, Super Collapse 3, Family Feud, Ancient Tripex 2, Delicious Deluxe, Pat Sajak's Trivia Games, and Tropics. So these are the top games, but I don't know. It is unknown if it's they're still downloadable. Well, we'll try that. So it has more great games and free web games. The web games we could take into like the online games to play online back then. So most of these games have been run by Java and Flash. So I'm afraid these games are not going to be working today. And especially Flash, which Adobe discontinued the Flash games and Flash software from 2020 last year. They discontinued Flash in 2020, so yeah, I bet those online games are not going to be working as of 2021, so yeah, but this is what RealArcade looks like. Got plenty of like reviews there, and it also has a list of my games. I actually found these games off from a project called RealArcade Games Preservation Project, which I might explain more later. So alright, so let's take a look at Game Pass. So Game Pass is like you get like a special offer where you can get 2 free games, like get 1 free game of any type of game you like, plus another game called Mahjong Melody. It has the Game Pass membership features, including get a new free game of your choice every month, and you'll get to keep these games forever even if you cancel your membership. And it has over 400 games to choose from, new releases every week, get 25 to 75% off on all other games you decide to purchase, and receive advance notice sales and special events. So I don't know if this was available and active even in 2021, but I don't know if it would work or not, but it's been like a while. So the last time I saw RealArcade is in 2015, where I was using my mom's old computer, but it was really been a while. Like, I remember playing those games before, even with the demos. So let's go to the RealArcade tour, see if it works. And unfortunately, it doesn't work. It says arcade is connecting to the internet. This may take a few seconds, but I don't know if it would work as of today, but it would not. So let's just go to my games and let's check them out. Okay, so here is the PC games. We got plenty of those games that I remember playing. So we got Alchemy, all the cool stuff. There's Bejeweled Deluxe, Bejeweled 2. Has plenty of those games that I've actually downloaded, so I got plenty of them. I also got Diamond Mine. That was before PopCap renamed it to Bejeweled because of Microsoft. Microsoft almost sued PopCap because they actually stole the name from Microsoft's game called Diamond Mines. However, they decided to suggest to change it to Bejeweled, so yeah. And there's also some other cool games that I really haven't played for a while, but I remember playing them. And there's also Monopoly SpongeBob Edition. I remember playing this. there's several other games that I've remembered playing, but haven't played them for a while. Even Snowball Run. Yeah, so these are the list of those games. And even that, when you first install RealArcade, you get these games like Windows 3D Pinball, Free Cell, Hearts, Internet Backgammon, Checkers, Hearts, Reverse Spades, Minesweeper, Solitaire, and Spider Solitaire. These are the pre-installed games that you might get if you have like Windows XP 2098 or others that support these games. You might get those games pre-installed there. So that's very nice. And I also have these games that I might be doing a demonstration, so we're going to try one game. So let's try Bejeweled. See if it works. And there we go, it works. Got Bejeweled working. So yeah, that's Bejeweled. So that's how a RealArcade game works. So once you close it, it returns. So however, there is some sounds that that plays. So let's do like a demonstration. So we're gonna try a little demo. So let's try when you click play now, it plays this sound. It tells you that that RealArcade is setting up to play your game, like for example Bejeweled. So and when you're done playing the game, it plays this sound. It returns back to the RealArcade game. So that's pretty interesting and cool to see. So there, and when you like maximize, open up the game page, it makes this sound. Yeah, that's how it works. They also included Palm games, which I didn't install right now, but I actually do have a Palm PDA device. This is a Palm Zyre 71 made in 2003, but it's not on that. So let's go to the download games. So this is the games that is available for download back then. So what it does is they show off one of those games that you're interested in downloading. So let's go to Palm games. They have like these games, but the other games that is included with formerly included, which is Collapse, 7 Seas, and I don't know other games that I remembered, but there is the Bejeweled for the Palm OS, released in like in 2012. I'm not gonna show that, but other than that, let's go to all the games. So apparently this is all downloadable games. So these are the games that is appeared throughout the RealArcade games through the years from 2001 through 2009. However, I don't know if the RealArcade games are gonna work today, but we're gonna give it a try. So let's try Sports Ball Challenge, and when you click download free demo, unfortunately you can't download these in 2021 because their servers shut down it in 2013. You get this error that says RealArcade error. I don't know what it means, but it says RGB file invalid. Please reset RealArcade and try again. Like when you reset RealArcade and you still get the same error even if you resetted the software. So same thing with the other games like Equilibria or something like, I don't know. try this and you get the same error. I mean, I think they're no longer open as of 2021, which is, it closed in 2013, which is 8 years ago. So let's take a look at the online games, and it's still not going to work. Same thing with the Tor RealArcade, but let's go to the game channels, and it seems they're not working either. I mean, that is crazy. No longer works. So let's go to the reviews and community, where they have like some of the reviews from the computer users who've played these games. But for Bejeweled, I don't know if these would be accessible because of the internet for some reason, but yeah, that's the where they tell what they think on something good or bad on the games. But yeah, these are sections of the game's message boards and all the cool stuff. Alright, so let's go to the help disk. This is actually has the questions that says, how do I re-download the game I bought and lost? How do I get my free monthly Game Pass game? And why can't RealArcade tell that I'm online? And having problems downloading the games. I don't know if these are connected to the internet, but there is a like a feature called My Account, where you can like sign in to re-download purchase games, check Game Pass status, billing history, and manage the account. I don't know if you can like create an account as of this year, but it's kind of been like a while. Has these features that says Game Help. Looking for hints, tips, and other game help? Join the active discussions on the RealArcade messages boards, where players just like you are helping each other out. Has the game's updates. Get information on the latest updates to the games in our catalog, as well as our info on how to update your game. Customer service, where you can get help on purchases or Game Pass, or have problems with the RealArcade games, and talk to us. We value your feedback on what you like and what you need some improvement. And also there is an interesting feature that says, are you like for game developers, it says it might give you the opportunity where you can upload the games to the RealArcade if you're like a game developer from the past, but I don't know if they could right now. I think that might be outdated. So let's go to the next section. This is instructions and help on the Game Pass. And privacy policy. This is has all the information on the privacy policies and all the cool stuff. And so yeah, that might be it on the RealArcade. Once again, let's take a look at the features on the RealArcade. So what's inside? So this is the catalog and the DB, HTML, the folders section. Go to catalogs and see what we can find. Alright, so this is the catalogs folder. Shows off all the informations on the games. So we're going to change it to thumbnails to see the details on the images of the games. Like, they actually do have Nickelodeon games and all the other stuff. So they also included SpongeBob games, as a matter of fact, and all the other stuff too. So these are one of those folders of the games catalogs, and the DB HTML has those websites. Included these details of the stuff. got the migration of GameHouse and RealArcade. This is from 2009, and has all the cool stuff there. Like, you can play games for cash. That was back then. I was hoping that that there is so we don't know what happened with the RealArcade, but however, there is a project called RealArcade Games Preservation Project, but which I might explain later. So anyways, here it is. This is the RealArcade. This is where, so that's what it looks like when you open up RealArcade. It says, like, there's some of the cool game stuff, like we got the rocket from Rocket Mania, we got the frog from Zuma, we got the bookworm, got the dice, cards, and a 3-ball, and those basketball and soccer from Sports Ball Challenge, the ball catcher from Rebound, jigsaw puzzle, the gem coin from Jewel Quest, pinball collapse, the monkey, I don't know what it is from, I don't know what game, but so other than that, these are so here's the audios of the RealArcade. So let's try playing those. Alright, so this is the audio system. Alright, hang on. So that's the game over. We got completed. So here's this sound once the game is finished installing. Listen to this. It tells you that the game is ready for install. So we got another sound. So that's where this is played when RealArcade sets up the game that you're going to be playing. The next one is this Mez collapse. So yeah, that's for the game pages. The pause. I don't know what this means, but it actually pauses the game that you're playing. Let me listen to this. And another one, resume. The section tab. The splash. And started. Yeah, this is started is where you start setting up the game install. So other than that, let's check out on other stuff that I can find. Plugins. This is actually plugins for the internet browser, I think, but could be. So this is the RGS. So here's what an RGS install looks like. So I'm gonna take this one for example. Bejeweled 2. So let's take a look. So Bejeweled 2 is a RGS file. So the RGS file is a type of file that is a RealArcade secure installer. This is where it was used after you downloaded the game off from the RealArcade website before no longer being accessible as of 2021. And it was switched over to the GameHouse website. So yeah, that's the RGS folder. Got the setup application there where you can set up or reinstall RealArcade or copy the software into another computer to install RealArcade. So got shortcuts and update. RGI. So these are the updates, and well, here's the README. So this is actually the information on RealArcade, saying that this works for 95, 98, ME or Millennium Edition, Windows 2000. However, RealArcade does not run on Windows NT 4.0 or 3.51, I think. I'm not sure. It may work for Windows XP, but it's not supported, but it is actually, it works well. The minimum, here's the requirements for the RealArcade. Here's like the minimum, 35 megabytes of RealArcade, includes Intel Pentium 266 megahertz MMX, 32 megabytes of RAM, hard disk for 35 megabytes for RealArcade, and 200 megabytes for new downloaded games, sound card and speakers, video card. This is a color video card, 16-bit, Microsoft Internet Explorer 4.0, and 56K modem. These are back then, but nowadays we have fast internet. So next to the minimum is the recommendation, is the Intel Pentium 3, 500 megahertz or equivalent, 64 megabytes of RAM, hard disk for 35 megabytes of RealArcade, and 1 gigabyte for the new downloaded games. Sound card and speakers, 3D hardware, Microsoft Internet Explorer 5.0 or later. Right now we're using Internet Explorer 6, and a 56K modem or broadband connection. So yeah, this is the README of the RealArcade. So other than that, I think this might be it for right now. So that is it. So this is the software overview of RealArcade. So alright guys, so I guess that's it for this video. And oh, and by the way, before we end this video, I'll try to discuss on another thing that I might be asking. So let's get to the next section. And before I finish this video, this is the RealArcade Games Preservation Project. So this is actually a special project where a community project where they restore RealArcade games for the RealArcade Games Preservation Project. So what it does is that this archive contains the important amounts of the games that were released by the now defunct RealArcade service provider, one of the most influential games distributors during the golden age of the web games, right before the rise of the mobile gaming era started with the very first iPhone, currently with Android phones and Samsung phones and Windows phones. However, the project is incomplete, but however, the work in progress efforts are made by volunteers, so it has the good starting point for the unifying all possible RealArcade set of files, or RGS files, around net and physical media. So as of today, it is the project has 289 games that has been preserved here for historical purposes. So the RGS installer files. So if you didn't notice, the RGS is a Real Network's proprietary format to encapsulating web games. These files are only usable within RealArcade. These installers interact with RealArcade's catalog files before installing. If the RGS is newer than the user's catalog file, it refuses to install until a new version is downloaded. It seems to be the very first beta version of the RealArcade and the latest one, version 1.4. Ignore those checks. You can download a frozen catalog file from the site. To install, replace your RealArcade catalog folder with a zip archive. So these are the instructions. So as you may notice, all RGS are 60-minute demo trials. So also, I would like to give special thanks to anyone who've been working for the RealArcade Games Preservation Project. Also to their Discord. Also I would like to give a special thanks to one of the users who helped out on the RealArcade Games Preservation Project. And if you would like to join in, and if you have any the RGS files, you can actually drop in and get those archived. And I will also be there on the Discord server, so you can come in, and so if you don't have to, you can join in and say hi to anyone. So alright, so I would like to give a special thanks to the users and other volunteers who've been working extra hard on preserving the RealArcade games. So alright, so I guess that wraps up for this video, and that is it. So this is the RealArcade games and the software overview of RealArcade. So alright, so I guess that's it for this video, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys later. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. See you guys later.